Hello, this is a Voidblade Pestilence build that you might have seen in the war. Let's go. These are the stats. You're gonna have to imagine plus 36 stats here because the Ellie band magnify is off. So this should be 365. This is the BB tree. Nades, claw shot, net shot. Claw shot for the chase, net shot, just so good. People like blast shot, but you need for Ellie band proc you need like another source of damage, like elemental damage, which nades is fire. And I just prefer it, honestly, even if it didn't do that, so yeah. And you want to make sure you get double down. This is the biggest. Because the blunderbuss in this build is just purely utility based, really. It does a bit of damage, but mostly utility. And then the big boy. I like to do orb, scream. Because in like big fights, the cooldown reduction is insane. I get this guy. It heals decent, even though you don't have much focus. And honestly, there's not many points apart from the ones you already got that are useful, so yeah, that's what I take. So the main big thing is like crit chance is good, crit damage is good, and this build gets you quite a lot of fortify and empower, which is what makes you really strong. So when you pop blade and you scream, you can be up to 50. And then this guy here, 30% empower just for hitting abilities while close, which you will be because you should be melee range. And then yeah. And then this one is big too. Cooldown reduction per crit. And then the reason why Pesty feels so good on this build is actually this talent here. Because it's harder than you think to get 3 stacks of a debuff. But Pestilence gives you the 1 extra because it gives you disease. So that's just one of the reasons I choose Pesty over, for example, Deep Freeze. It makes proccing this guy a lot easier. And I think it just rounds out the weaknesses better. So like Deep Freeze, it's good, but you're just gonna get what I feel is like kited a lot, and you need people to run into you, which, you know, it probably won't if you're this build. So the BB lets you get the chase and stuff, and also adds disease and a dot. So yeah, if you're wondering like why not Deep Freeze, it's that reason. So I think actually Shimmer Mist is Biss. And it's a doubloon void gauntlet, so it's basically like free. So yeah, Shimmer Mist, and I put Elacrius on. I like Elacrius in the current meta. I think there's enough haste where it's worth it. So yeah. My BB, I put net shot on. If you would prefer more damage, you can put a gem slot. And then you could also get Ellie band stacks extra. Because even when Ellie band works, you would still like works the same as the description. You would play you would still play it. Because you can get 6 stacks anyway. You don't need the dots to do it with this build, so you can consider that. And then on my armor, I go for Enchanted Ward or Ellie Aversion. Frigid Dawn where I can get it. 1 Shuriken Heal piece to do the Healing Breeze proc. 1 Blade perk, this is pretty important too. A's of Conductors. We're gonna be empower capped, so these are a really good choice, and we go medium anyway, so yeah. I put Ellie version here. And then I took the Orb perk, but I honestly think you could drop this if you want. But yeah, all 3 perks from the Void Gauntlet. Now this, it's quite important you get Empowered on your amulet, because it really helps you keep your Ellie Band stacks up. I know it's not working right now, by the way. If you don't have Ellie Band, you can play, I currently have a Champ's Ring, and then if I had Endless first, I would put that on. But yeah. Hopefully Ellie Band gets fixed to like a normal, the way it's supposed to work, and then you can use that. So Empowered helps you keep your Ellie Band stacks high. But the thing about this talent is that it is 30%, but new stacks don't refresh the timer on your old stacks. So like, if you have one stack for, let's say, 4 seconds, and then you get another stack, your first stack will still drop off in 1 second. So getting Empowered on the amulet is pretty huge to get like consistently 3 stacks on this. So yeah. And then this is just Tanglevine, which you can farm. Ellie Band, of course, and then I really like Fortifying Toes on these medium builds. So like, when I'm potted, I have my blade and I scream people, I can be up to 70% fortify. And then Stoneform I play, Mending Heart Rune. And these are my resistances currently. You might think I'm like low slash, but this build really just beats up slash players anyway. And I think the meta has turned a lot towards frost damage and elemental. So. Yeah, that's the build. A couple of tips, I guess, is I like to heavy attack and scream. No, I like to heavy attack only if I can like scream afterwards, because it has quite a long recovery if you see. But obviously, if you're gonna scream after, you can cancel that and then start chopping. But I do have a war uploaded of this build. It's a losing war too, and I still go crazy. So it just shows you like how strong this build is. I think it's the most OP build currently out. And yeah. You can watch me at twitch.tv/CharlieT. This is my main build, so you'll probably see me play it. That's it. Okay, bye.